Melania Trump, great to see you.
Good
Welcome
morning.
back.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
I guess the first thing is congratulations.
I want to also thank my beautiful wife, Melania, First Lady.
And you need to defend yourself all the time. As you may heard, I filed a few lawsuits, and I'm in the court now because they accuse me of doing stuff that I never did in my life, and they wrote lies. And I will not allow that. I will fight till the end because I don't want that they damage my reputation and my name.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all
That's a
agree on
given.
that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
They agree with
She
you.
doesn't want to be the first lady. She's destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want anything
She
to
doesn't
do with
care
him.
about that.
She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she doesn't.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah,
How do you don't know all this?
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
What if I told you a former First Lady just pulled off a move so audacious, so unexpected, it could redefine how the media operates forever? Forget everything you thought you knew about Melania Trump. She's not just standing by her man anymore, she's taking names and cashing checks, big checks, like really big. We're talking a $900 million defamation settlement against The View and Sunny Hostin. Sounds unbelievable, right? Well, believe it. This is the story of how silence turned into a roar and how Melania Trump just delivered a billion-dollar lesson in media accountability. Let's dive in.
Here's some news for you. The former First Lady has been noticeably absent on her husband's campaign trail, but she just made a stop on Fox News to promote a new memoir. Apparently, she's answered personal and political questions. Take a look.
American people need to decide what they really want. Maybe some, strong tweets, but everything else great for this country.
So what do you love most about your husband?
His humor, his personality, his kindness. He's very special. His positivity, his energy, it's unbelievable. So we have a beautiful relationship.
What do the two of you like to do for fun if you're not working?
To have dinner, sometimes quiet dinner or dinner with friends and listen to the music, all kind of different musics.
I hear he likes to be the DJ.
He likes to be the DJ, and it's very fun night when he does that.
That thing needs a laugh track. It needs a laugh track.
Picture this. It's just another day on The View. The hosts are chatting, opinions are flying, and then Sunny Hostin goes there. Out of nowhere, she launches into a full-blown psychoanalysis of Melania Trump. According to Sunny, Melania secretly despises Donald, can't stand being First Lady, and is only in it for the money. Seriously? These weren't presented as questions or theories. Sunny stated them as if she had some insider scoop, some secret window into the Trump marriage. The truly unbelievable part? No one on the panel challenged her. They just nodded along, treating this baseless gossip like it was breaking news. It was a masterclass in unchecked claims, and it was the spark that lit the fuse for a $900 million legal explosion. The media had always underestimated Melania Trump. They saw her as a former model, a quiet presence, someone who wouldn't rock the boat. They certainly never saw her as a fighter. The View probably thought they could get away with their usual brand of slander, that Melania would just absorb it like she always had. But they were dead wrong. Sunny Hostin's attack wasn't just another insult, it was a wake-up call. It was the moment Melania decided to rewrite her story. The days of silent acceptance were over. She was about to unleash a legal force that would send shockwaves through the media, starting with a defamation lawsuit that meant business.
I have to say, I was surprised when she mentioned his sense of humor. But I'm going to leave that alone and ask y'all the question, will the candidate's spouses getting involved like she just did?
What?
That's what it says. That's what it says. And this is my job.
Yeah.
So I'm reading it.
Yeah.
As I said, as she just did, will it make a difference here?
Well, I think when you hear Doug Emhoff, the vice president's, husband, speak about their relationship, I think it's very touching. He is behind her 100%. He's very loving. He spoke at the DNC, and I think he described a person that people wanted to know more about in person. I'm reluctant to comment on other people's marriages because I don't want anybody to comment on mine. But they've been married 19 years. And in my experience, people that have been married that long are not necessarily polar opposites, right? They have a lot of commonality. And so I think these two are simpatico. I remember that when Joy interviewed Melania on her show in 2011, she backed her husband's birther claims.
That's right.
That was on your show.
That was on her show. She questioned Barack Obama's citizenship.
A show that they took away from me. Go ahead.
But Joy's over it. It's fine.
But I'm not bitter.
You were fired.
Go ahead.
She did that even though she wasn't originally a citizen of this country.
So, Melania unleashed the lawyers and the legal war began. This wasn't just a polite disagreement, it was a full-blown clash between Melania Trump and the media giant ABC. At the heart of it, the age-old battle of truth versus opinion. The View clung to the defense that they were just expressing opinions, that it was their right to speculate and comment no matter how baseless. But Melania's team wasn't buying it. They argued this wasn't about differing viewpoints, it was about deliberate lies. They were determined to prove that The View couldn't hide behind the banner of opinion when they were actively spreading false and damaging information. The stakes were enormous, and the fight was on to define where opinion ends and defamation begins. This wasn't just about accusations anymore. Melania's team came armed with proof, ready to expose The View for what they really were. They didn't just claim bias, they demonstrated it with cold, hard evidence. Imagine the courtroom as Melania's lawyers laid out the case. Clip after clip of The View hosts making false statements, interview after interview where they doubled down on lies, a mountain of evidence proving a clear agenda. They revealed The View's playbook. Target conservative women, spread misinformation, and call it opinion. The evidence was piling up, and with each new revelation, the walls were closing in on The View. Their carefully constructed facade of journalistic integrity was cracking under the weight of truth. $900 million. The number echoed through the media industry like a thunderclap. It wasn't just a legal loss, it was a seismic event. Panic set in at ABC. The View, once their untouchable cash cow, was now radioactive. Suddenly, cancellation wasn't a distant threat. It was a very real possibility. The verdict sent shockwaves far beyond just one show. It was a wake-up call, a brutal reminder of the cost of unchecked slander. Networks everywhere were scrambling, reassessing their legal vulnerabilities, terrified of becoming the next target. Melania Trump's $900 million victory wasn't just about The View. It was about to change the entire media landscape, $1 billion tremor at a time. Remember Sunny Hostin, the moral compass of The View? The one who always seemed to know better, to judge sharper, to speak with unwavering certainty? Well, the irony is thick enough to cut with a knife. The woman who made a career holding others accountable is now facing her own accountability moment, and it's a brutal one. The self-proclaimed voice of reason is nowhere to be heard. She's vanished from social media, ducking the spotlight, seemingly swallowed by the enormity of her own words. It's a stunning fall from grace for someone who positioned herself as the ultimate arbiter of truth. The question now isn't just about her job. It's about the shattered image of Sunny Hostin, the fallen moral authority. This isn't just about one lawsuit, it's about a fundamental shift in power. For too long, the media has operated with impunity, but Melania Trump just drew a line in the sand. A $900 million line. The View is facing its reckoning, Sunny Hostin is facing the consequences, and the entire industry is on notice. The era of unchecked commentary may be over. Now the world is watching to see if this is a turning point, a moment where media giants finally learn that words have consequences. Melania Trump has not just won a battle, she has ignited a revolution in media accountability, and the world is watching what happens next.